I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
As it heats up, race number 8 will be no different. The World Sports Betting Guineas, Grade 2 over 1,600 metres. And in race number 8, we're going to have a look at number 6, Midwinter Wind, when finding all the money in the world and pulling off the coup. And then also an interview with Dean Cannabayer. And this is all about Green with Envy.
Side, give me another chance, and the yellow and black silks are starting to glide through between them. On the outside, Red Bomber, Midwinter Wind hit the front. Give me another chance is now asked to go and fetch. Midwinter Wind in front by a length. Give me another chance is trying to reel him in, but Midwinter Wind is waking up. The Stars has won it.
Yeah, you know, he won first time out of Greyville, and he's also never shown me anything, and so we were very impressed with his first run, and then I took him back and he won again, came from nowhere. And but as he was maturing and strengthening up going into the season, he was just losing that initial speed that he used to have, and he got beat once or twice, you know, Durbanville, and I remember Craig Zaki riding him and got off, and he said, "Now this was just waiting for Kenilworth," and when you put him over more ground, I think you'll see the best of him. So we waited for Kenilworth, and he just matured and strengthened up, because if you look at him as we started our summer campaign, you could see he was very much on the leg and very immature horse, waiting for him to develop. So we went into like a Guineas trial, which was a nice race, and then the Guineas, I think he only got beat a length and a half, I think too sharp for him. But I think Snow Pilot won that day, and who competes on Saturday, ran an excellent race last time. I watched him carefully. But the first time I ever exposed him more than a mile, it was the Politician Stakes. We carried 60 and gave away about 6 kilos to some up-and-coming 3-year-olds, which he actually beat quite comfortably. And then I ran him in the Derby, tried him over 2,000 metres, which he won in impressive fashion. So, very, very fashionable style, should I put it that way. So we gave him a break. I left him alone for a while, brought him up here, and he's doing well. I think the mile Greyville, the Guineas could be a bit on the sharp side for him, as I say. You know, he's been pretty good when I've exposed him further than a mile. Not a big field, and but some very, very well performed horses. But I've also got a goal and mission where I'm going with him, because I'm looking at, obviously he's been entered for the July, and I've got to start my preparation somewhere. And this is the ideal race to see him start his campaign. I'd just like to see him finish it off. You know, he has got to turn a foot, unless it's a crawl. But he's doing well. He's had one grass gallop since I brought him up here. But I didn't want to strip him. We've got as I said, we've got a mission that lies ahead, and I think this will continue to improve as a late 3-year-old as we go into the champion season. But he's looking good. I'm happy the way he's going about his business.
Well, like I said earlier on in the show, early doors this morning and around 6:30, I had the luxury of meeting Sandringham Summit and with David Nivenhuizen and the team. And he's quite a feisty fella in his box. He knows what he's here. He had that look in his eyes this morning, Graham. And when you look at Sandringham Summit, distance-wise, 3 wins, 3 races, 2 wins, course 2 from 2. He's a magnificent specimen. And just reading between the lines this morning, the stable are here for nothing but victory.
And certainly victory looks on the cards, does it not? I mean, I was quite surprised he was priced up odds against. I thought he'd be odds on in a field of this sort, only because he is completely match fit. Whereas all of Schlushlui, Green with Envy, those two in particular could need the run. Snow Pilot has had a warm-up here in KwaZulu-Natal. Midwinter Wind, for me, is very interesting, having won his last 4 on the bounce. But Sandringham Summit, 2 from 2 at Hollywoodbets Greyville. He's a classy individual. Dean Cannabayer there mentioned something about pace. There is no pace in the race. It's going to be interesting to see who goes forward. Probably Navajo Nation, who's one of the rank outsiders, along with Royal Edition. But I'm not looking for Sandringham Summit to get beat. I do think Midwinter Wind is interesting. Obviously, if you go back to the Cape Punters Club form, absolutely nothing over 1,600 metres between Slush-Louis, Green with Envy and Snow Pilot. But Snow Pilot emerged from that to win the Guineas. In Cape Town, so Green with Envy, Grade 1 winner of the Derby, Snow Pilot, Grade 1 winner of the Hollywoodbets Cape Guineas. So you have to respect that class of form. But I do think where they are right now, Sandringham Summit's going to be a real tough nut to crack.
I've got to agree with you. When you look at the field, it's a top quality field, but everything seems to have fallen into the place. And the lap of number 2, Sandringham Summit. And chatting to David Nivenazen this morning, Gavin Arena is going to put his legs over him again, and they'll be looking for nothing less than victory.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.